This game is really good still. It's just being taken over by KKKs and Nazis.
Makes me glad to be permanent from that
This
game.
game is getting weirder and weirder. And the exports started joining me and starting to kind of go like,
It's so pretty, and I love just going there and walking around with God people in there are so gross.
Can't lie, I play this game pretty frequently, and I can't lie, the game is a lot worse than said. Well, in some servers, but I see a guy with a cube that had black people hanging on it with their dinglings and nigglings.
So I didn't expect to make another video on this topic, but here I am today because I got a Discord DM from someone known as HrunchtaUSA, and he basically asked me if if he wanted to be interviewed or if I could interview him and he can say all this stuff about the game. He owns a big group that like sells like military war outfits or like free for like role plays on Roblox, and it largely supports CSOM. So now we're here, and I interviewed him, and I got a lot of information. So today I'm going to be taking a deep dive into this game's community and what's been going on this past 4 years. If you have no clue what's going on, you didn't see my last video, which you should go check out right now. It's a good video. You got like 1,000 views. Go check. I'll briefly explain it. This game is called Clear Skies Over Milwaukee, and it's a roleplay game. And it's you just roleplay as some 90s guy, but it's been up for like the past 4 years, and the game's been taken over by neo-Nazis and KKK members and all these rallies that people do. It's basically hell. It's literally just hell on earth. Well, on Roblox, but they protest, they troll, they do all these different things. They show these terrible images. It's pretty bad. I didn't want to get too involved into it, and that's why I only made one video, and it was a kind of a joke video. But now we're here, and I got a lot of serious information to show, but I'm just telling you all what's going on, so let's get into it. During the fall of 2017, a game called Clear Skies Over Milwaukee was created, and for a long time the game was normal, just being a roleplay game, getting frequent updates from the creator Toast22A. Till the next year in 2018, when military uniforms started to get banned because there was a spike in neo-Nazis appearing on the servers. We're just gonna call them neos for now because I don't want to keep saying Nazis in my video. This kept happening for over a year, and then Toast and his team tried to moderate the game. In 2019, the military ban was uplifted because a massive amount of people decided to riot in the CSOM Discord, which I suppose got the moderators and the staffs and the creator to change their minds. In early 2020, 2 more moderators were hired, one being named Deanna. During this time, the CSOM War Outfits server was created, which is the reason why we are here today making this video. Bypassing, which basically means that the neo-Nazis got into the game more easily, and the server, they basically just started to, riot it and get into it pretty easily. They're kind of like spies in a way, if you want to say that. They seem nice and cool, but on the inside, they're pretty bad. This causes a huge problem in the game, and it kind of leads to where we are now in 2022 with the problem occurring. But during the same year, Toast22A decided not to hire any more moderators because he gained trust issues, and he was worried that the people that he would hire would be bypassers. Later on in 2020, the bypassing problem gets really crazy, and the bans happen like 5 to 20 times a day. Next year, during October of 2021, the CSOM War Outfit server was completely nuked, which caused the whole entire team to have to migrate to a completely new server. All the channels were deleted, all the outfits were deleted, they had to remake everything. Later on in 2021, Toast decided to fire Diana and the staff team for trying to scam, but there's not really much evidence about it. We just know that something happened with Tina and then there's some sort of scam, so he just fired all of them. After, Toast completely abandons the game and refuses to get help moderating the game from anybody in the community that really wanted to help. During Christmas, which was around the time the last update was released, he decided to release a fake game to troll and, trick the players. He tried to get people excited on CSM, but people figured out it was fake really fast and it didn't really work. After this, there was a huge community outrage over it. Now we are here today. Toast hasn't been seen on Discord, Twitter, whatever social media you want. He's been offline, he hasn't updated the game or anything. He completely does not care. The game is complete anarchy with no moderation or anything, filled with neos and ERPers. Thank you to HrunchtaUSA for providing me that timeline. On to the next segment. Hello?
Hello.
What's up,
Hi.
man?
Good. It's good to finally meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Yeah. So after seeing your CSOM video, I wanted to reach out because you're frankly like the only guy who would actually be able to make a video on this. I've already contacted people like Ruben Sim. I've contacted another YouTuber about it, but he wouldn't respond.
Okay, so
Alright.
what group do you own for CSOM?
I own currently formerly CSOM War Outfits. It's just War Outfits now. The group in question has about 3,367 members and about total of 500 active members.
How long have you been playing CSOM?
I started playing CSOM roughly around late 2019, early 2020. And I was introduced to the original owner of War Outfits that way in early 2020. His name was Meme. And when he started War Outfits, the original intention was to provide a centralized hub, military uniforms and textures, IDs, and whatnot, so that people can make their own creations and their own content. And it inspired me to join and become staff. And ever since then, we've gone through about another two owners. One of them being my very close buddy, Gaia Shrimpo. The other one was Carlos Rex, who was thrown out and unfortunately is still around. And it's apparently been exposed as of recent that Carlos Rex is a pedophile. So I'm just happy we don't have him on our server anymore.
When did you start first experiencing racism, etc., on the server?
Oh, well, frankly, War Outfits originally did have World War II Axis content. And when I joined, I was starkly opposed to this because I had seen how toxic these people were in game, and I didn't want to have our server associated with these people. They're toxic. They always got into arguments over petty shit about Nazi history, and most of them, of course, denied the Holocaust.
What was the worst experience if you had?
Worst experience? Well, that depends. I've had many, and I can't really say which one tops it, but Carlos Rex managed to get the original server nuked when he was convinced by a guy called Jansky to invite a bot, which completely took the server and deleted every channel, gave every user administrative powers, and then it just left. And it was complete pandemonium. And for like the last year, we tried to recover, and so far, yes, we have recovered. But ever since then, one of the mods, his name was Jizzer, he got really pissed off that our old owner made a joke about him being British, and he completely went through every one of our channels and deleted every outfit. One of the worst experiences I've had in my time would definitely be the fact that I got a pipe bomb threat. The context was is that a disgruntled staff member by the name of Dr. Nikau, he's about 15, give or take, he tried to nuke the server in an attempt to save his job. He essentially invited a bot that was capable of nuking the server without us knowing, and he kicked it almost instantly and said that someone had asked him to invite the bot. And we asked who, and he never provided any evidence or context to the matter. We were doing activity checks for all of our staff members back then, and Dr. Nikal was one of the most inactive of our staff members. I liked him as a person beforehand, and he was really chill. And he said he was a former member of these, what we call bypass servers. Essentially, these servers provide all forms of content from NSFW to Nazi paraphernalia. And these are the main people who give us grief. So when we found out that he was bullshitting with us, I called a staff meeting and I yelled at him. I told him, "Don't do that shit again or you're fired." And he left. And he took another staff member with him. His name was Zeno. Ever since then, he's just been trying to bully, intimidate, and harass me and my staff members, including sending pipe bomb threats, creating alt accounts, trying to bypass it, harassing me on other platforms, and a lot of other things, including making the owner Shrimpo resign because him and his cronies have been harassing him on multiple other servers.
Has any of the community tried to harm you, like from the Nazi people or anything?
Oh yes, plenty of them. Plenty have tried, plenty have failed, and it's disgusting. For years on Roblox, it's been an issue with right wing content. I can remember going as far back as 2014 and still seeing Nazis on this platform. These guys are just in a long line of brainwashed idiots that do this shit. They go under the pretext that it's for history and they like it, but in reality, they are incredibly toxic and they bully, intimidate, and harass people that get in their way. And that's what we've been doing. We've been getting in their way for a long time. They've caused a lot of emotional trauma to me and my staff, and they caused one of my staff members to get fired. The context of the situation was that they took a several messages out of context and they sent it around multiple servers, and it forced my hand to fire the staff member in question. And that really hurt me because I know this guy. He's a really nice guy. He's been with us since forever. He's a good part of of the team, and I don't know what I'd be doing without him.
Have you tried reporting anything to the Roblox or to Roblox or the creator?
Unfortunately, the creator of CSOM, he has been gone because well, I'll be completely honest, he's left the game to anarchy. Toast is in college now, and he fired the entire staff team on CSOM because one of them, Diane, from what I recall from all the drama, tried to scam him out of I think it was like maybe $100, and Toast got really pissed and he fired all of them. Have I tried to contact Roblox? Yes, they haven't responded. Although Discord has been a lot more helpful. Me and my buddies have discussed our legal options on the matter with this form of harassment, and I have talked to my lawyer about all this shit. The person in question about from earlier, Dr. Nakao, he's been banned multiple times on Discord for hate speech and harassment, and so far his current account is still up, even though after multiple reports, Discord doesn't really want to do anything.
Does your community get any hate?
Oh, plenty. In fact, I might be able to pull up a picture. One moment.
Ooh.
These Nazi communities, they host anti-war outfit rallies to get our attention, make us real mad, you know? And sometimes these are people with full-blown naked avatars with big bazungas, and they have these kinds of signs. If you look in your DM, you can see what I'm talking about. They go under the context of freedom of customization, the belief that CSOM should remain a anarchist game where people can do whatever. But no, they've proven themselves that they are incredibly toxic and at this point not welcome.
Has anyone from these communities like tried to contact you, like tell you to stop or like shut down the server or anything?
Oh yes, plenty of times. The people have tried to nuke us. People have tried to a lot of the times that they're contacting us is to taunt us. Mainly with oh, we have informants in your server, and very recently, yes, we did actually find out that two of our own staff members were in these bypass servers, leaking information and content that is in our own staff channels to these people, and it hurt me very much because they betrayed my trust. And if it's one thing, if I trust someone, they're near and dear to me. And these people, they were with us for a very, very long time, and just out of the blue, they reveal their true colors and they do this.
Is there anyone else interested in helping stopping this that you might know?
Frankly, there are multiple other communities, but they would like to sit on the problem, and ignore it. Not as any form of disrespect, but I barely get any more news outside of what the CSOM, the game, the main Discord server, which has been closed off, and our partner server CF has been doing. But mostly now we just get little tidbits of information here and there on these bypass servers, and I would definitely like to go into how these servers operate.
Was there ever a point where you couldn't even play the game and it was just too hectic?
Currently, as it stands, there's I would say like almost a detail like strength of people. So like a detail is like maybe 5 people or more that exploit on this game and prevent me and my staff from playing. They have a list of our Roblox usernames, nicknames, and our Discord usernames, and whenever we join a game, they prevent us from playing by throwing cars at us or trying to boot us offline. So I myself have stopped playing CSOM because of this, and I've moved on to other things, but I'm gonna still maintain the server because people are joining for our content, and for as long as I can, I will keep this up.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to inform me on that could help me or anything?
Well, frankly, as much as I would like to tell you about how to get into these bypass servers and whatnot, it's impossible for me because they have a complex and convolute system of these privatized servers. Essentially, you have to go through a filtering process to join these. They have proxy Discord servers. It's real crazy stuff. We're talking alt accounts owning these proxy servers with just one text channel, and you have to tell them that you are friends with X and Y and that you want to join, and they will pass you on to multiple other servers until you reach the main bypass server. And even then, you have to fill out a Google document on why you want to join, who you are, your account details, no passwords, anything like that. Just account ages, details, Roblox account name, stuff like that. And this is they provide some of the most crazy and fucked up shit you can think of. We're talking pictures of murder scenes, rape victims, how to make a naked avatar, genitals, bypass textures, you name it, they probably have it, and it's fucked up. And for too long, we've been silent on this matter, and we haven't had an outlet to speak on it. And I'm very fortunate to have you here today and speak to you on this matter.
Yeah, I'd like to dig more into this. I want to try to help stop something or get the game just taken down.
Yeah,
Um,
I would like this included, but it's my personal belief now that at this point CSOM is no longer salvageable, and it has completely fallen to these people, and it's my belief that it should just be put down. If Toast, if you are watching this and you're still here and you have a phone, you have internet, whatnot in your dorm, please, dude, fix your game. You're gonna get it taken down, and if you want to contact me, do so. I'm on your Discord.
does he have a Discord or?
Yes, the main CSOM Discord is still up. He has a Discord, but he's completely left it abandoned. I mean, we're talking, he hasn't updated the game since last Christmas, and he hasn't said anything since then. It sickens me that these kinds of people will stoop to the point of threatening harm to me, my family, my friends. I want to show you this.
Okay.
So, Dr. Nakao, that guy, that I was talking about, he found my private Twitter account. I have Twitter so I can look at Ukraine updates and see the news on what's going on with Ukraine because I follow an account called the Institute for the Study of War. It's
Yeah.
a very good outlet if you want to keep updated on the Ukraine situation. But he sent an out of context screenshot of the staff member in question. His name is Callie. He's 13 years old, and the individual in question he was talking to was 15. The screenshot in question was sent in our general chat a while ago. This was in relation to a Roblox multiplayer match. I forget what game they were playing. I think it was Waco, and the staff member in question, Seth, was banned for being in a bypass server. But this was beforehand, so he said, "I love you," because he carried the game for them. And yeah, I mean, you look right there, Confederate Campaigners Club, 2022. If you want to look at this guy's Twitter, it's absolutely bonkers. These are the kinds of people that harass us. It's tiresome.
So there's just
That
multiple people like this that just harass people and all
oh
that.
there's hundreds, if not thousands, of these people. Um, and I can also tell you that a lot of these people in these bypass or Nazi servers are pedophiles.
Yeah.
Most of them are at least 18 or above. Most of them I know, and from the ones that I've heard, are below the age of 18, and they're making incredibly inappropriate comments. Stuff like ERP and stuff like that. I can go ahead and provide screenshots if you want me to of the owner of one of these big bypass servers. His name is Hrunchta. He's the owner of a server called LCD. It's a bypass server with over 1,000 members in it, and they provide a lot of disgusting and nasty content. And he was caught ERPing with some 15-year-old in DMs. Yeah, and this was the staff member that we banned. And he just
Okay.
before he left, he sent all of this. We've had it confirmed by him that yes, these are real.
So it was femboy Seth that was in Your server?
Yes, Femboy Seth was a server regular for a very long time, and he was a staff member for a short period. And it was called out that he was in a bypass server, and we fired him because of that. And when we told him to leave it, he refused, and we banned him. Because our standing policy is that if you're in a bypass server, it's either you stay with us and you leave the bypass server, or you can stay in the bypass server and you will no longer be in our server. You pick and choose which server you want. We're talking clan outfits, Atomwaffen, Azov, SS Commandant, SS Death Squad uniforms, Auschwitz Birkenau, concentration camp uniforms, representations of Adolf Hitler, a private police force called the the Gamer Word Patrol. I don't want to say the actual word because it's yikes, but it's incredibly fucked. There's people that are 12 years old that play this game and they have to witness and see anime girls getting ripped apart with chainsaws and people with full blown clan uniforms with edgy memes. So this is the just one.
Remember I went on there, I saw someone supporting the mosque shooter. It was pretty bad.
The Christchurch, yeah. You
Yeah.
see a lot of that. It's one of the most common things you'll find in the bypass community. It sickens me. It really does. Systemic right-wing propaganda and right-wing nationalism has been an issue on Roblox since 2014. I have seen it grow and grow and grow, and it's disgusting. It's been a real pleasure, Hyroad. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Do you want to shout out anything or any links I could include in the description of the video?
I would definitely say shout out to my staff team, Callie, Damp, Sturm, Boba, and a lot of the other former people that have retired, unfortunately. Fame, definitely, and huge shout out to Shrimpo and Meme for helping getting the server to where it is now. And to everyone who has joined War Outfits or remained active in keeping discussion, thank you so much. I can't express in words how much it means to have community like this. And I'm incredibly grateful for this opportunity.
All right. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that was so much. Thank you to HrunchtaUSA for providing me all this information. He's been a real help in this video. He's the reason this video exists, and he's basically providing me with all the information that I'm telling you now. But after all this, it brings us here. This is the state of the game. It's 100 times worse than I originally covered, and I didn't even know it was this bad. A wonderful roleplay game turned to neo-Nazi hell. My goal for this video is to have Roblox or the creators see this video and take the game down, whatever. I just want to, or try to fix it or something or moderate it. I want the game to be fixed. I want the community not be suffering anymore with all these people and able to roleplay in peace. I don't really blame Toast either. I mean, I wouldn't want to deal with a game that he's gone through so much controversy. But I mean, he could have left it off better, hiring the community to be moderators or something like that. I can't do much myself, but I did make this video to spread more information about the topic since a lot of people did want to know. I mean, even kids play this game. There's literal children that play this game and have to see this almost every day. And they're lucky if they don't get a server that has people in it. But man, if I was a little kid, I don't want to dress up in a cool wizard outfit like them. Kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm joking. It's a joke. I'm just kidding, guys. But kids playing might actually think that, and that's not good, because kids are very impressionable, and they're just kind of sitting here outside of the sheriff's office doing God knows what, protesting their, whatever. The War Outfit server will be in the description if you want to join it. They have lots of outfits if you like to do military role plays in Roblox, whatever you want to do. Thank you again for Hrunchta, or I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, I hope so. Thank you for being in my interview and being brave enough to tell me all this information after all that you've been through. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I'll see you later.